Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and of all the ancient mulberry trees I've ever seen anywhere in the world, the biggest and oldest used to belong to us. I'm here in the village of Kumanite in Bulgaria, where my grandfather is from. The land here on this mountain slope is quite poor, so the shepherd over there, he told me even those small pear trees here are older than him. They must be like 80, 90, maybe even 100 years old. Imagine if those pear trees, which are less than 30 centimeters thick, if they are 80 or 90 years old. How old is this giant thing? This must be many, many centuries old. I cannot come too close because he said the giant brown dog there is a Turkish Kangal, and he's protecting the Karakachan hybrid bitch there, which is right now in heat, so the male doesn't allow anybody to come too close to her. But the tree, I mean, look, those are really giant dogs. Like, they are giant shepherd dogs. One from Anatolia, the other one from the Balkan mountains, and even they are being dwarfed by the size of this tree. It's close to 2 meters thick, by far the biggest and thickest mulberry tree I've ever seen anywhere in the world. If you know bigger trees, please comment. I'm pretty sure there used to be a sign on it, a 50, 60-year-old sign that this is a centenarian tree. The shepherd says he doesn't remember a sign, but I remember, I think I even photographed it like 20 years ago. Giant tree, almost 2 meters thick. I remember the color of the mulberries was probably black, and they weren't especially tasty. We had another mulberry tree where my grandfather used to bring us to eat mulberries. This one we just used to come to admire it. By far the thickest tree in the area. Not so thick from this side, about 1.5 meters. From this side, oh, look at the giant dog. He is watching me. From this side it's hollow. Why is it hollow? Well, usually such trees are hollow when they are being struck by lightning. No, in this case, the shepherd here, the old shepherd says, there was a Roma guy who saw a snake going to the tree, and he decided to burn the tree and burn the snake with him. The shepherd said he beat the guy a lot, but still the tree is hollow. I mean, he saved the tree. He brought, well, that was when he was young, like 40 years ago. He brought water from the well, he saved the tree, he beat up the guy who set it on fire, but since then the tree is hollow. About 50 years ago, my grandfather harvested the leaves from all the mulberries in the village. And I think since then this tree hasn't been pruned. If you see, it has a lot of thick branches but no main stem. This is because those mulberry trees, most of them were not particularly tasty. They were not used primarily as fruit trees, but for food for the silkworms, which produce the silk. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that in the last 50 years nobody has pruned this tree. Probably it will fall apart sooner or later because, yeah, the cavity in the middle is getting bigger and bigger slowly, and the branches are getting heavier, so it will fall apart at some time. But for now, it's still by far the thickest tree in the area. Beautiful ancient tree. I'm really glad it's still here. I haven't been here for 8 years. I'm really glad it survived. So folks, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and fruit-rich village of Kumanite. As you can see, pretty much all the trees you see here are ancient fruit trees. So there's a lot to film. Yeah, and of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.